Happy Monday!
Woo-hoo!
Woo, it's Monday.
A fast weekend. That was like the quickest weekend ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And folks are jumping in on Instagram. Hello, everybody.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending
Good
on where you're
afternoon.
at. It's the 18th of March. Woo. Yeah. St. Patrick's Day. That happened yesterday. My gosh, that was just yesterday. St. Patrick's Day. Now we're closing in on Easter.
Good morning.
What's that?
Chris Thompson says good morning.
Good
Artfully Frosted
morning.
says hi.
Hi, friends from Instagram that I can't see. So Mr. John has to narrate for me. I'm glad you're here. Baking bread. Right now your house smells like heaven. Good morning, Kathy. That's what heaven smells like. I have it on good authority. It smells like bread.
And
Freshly baked bread.
Carla Seminario said hi to, or good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Laura is on Instagram and doing all of her stuff this morning. She says good morning.
Good morning. Did you wear green yesterday? Yes, definitely.
I went to church and I had to give a talk and stuff, and so I wore the only green tie that I have that's not Christmas, and it's a Slytherin tie.
So, that's cool.
No, but it's not cool because it's like it comes with a Halloween costume, so it's like super small. So like the back side of the tie, once I make the knot, it's like only this big. It's so uncomfortable wearing it. I'm hoping that it doesn't like get out of place so people see
the lengths you go to make sure you're wearing green on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, it was in the forefront of my mind.
Yeah, worth it. I agree. Well, yesterday morning I decided I needed to make a little leprechaun hat, and so I did. I had to have a little leprechaun hat for St. Patrick's Day to wear. I had this little bit of trim of wafer paper that I already had, so I was like, I'm going to add a little ribbon there up there. Had some green construction paper. Took me just like a couple minutes. I love him. Isn't he cute? And I happen to teach. What?
Laura said, now you know what to put on the gift list for me. And Liz is always saying that I'm very difficult to buy for, but I don't agree.
Yeah. You are. Because if you want something, you just get it for yourself. Well, you don't wait. You don't wait for a birthday. You don't wait for a...
My birthday's in August. I'm not waiting 4 more months.
I know. It's good. You know what you want and you get it. It's good.
I won't get myself a tie.
Okay, deal. I'll get you a green tie. I just have to remember that when the time comes up. Like, there was something I was supposed to get. I love Susan. Stay warm. It sounds like a lot of you guys are cold, windy.
Yeah, this kind of cold front thing is coming down from the north, and
yeah. And that's a cheat, Jennifer. I could say the same, but I still wear green. Still gotta wear green, even if you have green eyes. Doesn't count. Yeah, I'm dressed for St. Patrick's Day every day. I work with kids at church on Sunday, so I decided to make a little leprechaun hat, and so I had those. I said, someone left a hat behind, and they were like, "Oh, leprechaun did." Good morning. One more day. Only one more day of sun, and then it goes back away. So I was leading. I lead the music for the kids, and so I had little leprechaun hands that I used. It's like, louder, let's sing louder. It was so funny. Yeah, right. We keep it all to ourselves. Keep the warm. So we have some homework to share, I believe. Can't look down my sleeves because I need to see my other hands.
And yes, there is homework to share. Would you like to jump into that now?
It's a little creepy looking. Who is that? Junine?
Yeah,
Who has the little hands, the little hands? And I'm Junine. Yeah, let's do homework. I'm so excited every week to see what you guys come up with and how you did.
Also, Laura asks, does anyone know why the tradition of corned beef started on St. Patrick's Day? I do not. And I don't think that it's necessarily a St. Patrick's Day thing.
Irish thing.
Or an Irish thing. Correct.
Yeah, I made Irish stew and soda bread yesterday. Celebrated my dad's birthday. It was a good day. Good food. Good. Yeah. I'm looking forward to leftovers. You know those days where you make something really delicious for dinner? You're like, I am excited for lunch.
All right. So we're getting into homework. This is your homework for the month right there. The Cookie Caravan.
Cookie Caravan, Cookie Wagon.
All right. And here we go. Oh, no, that's not. That's
She kept that on her head for about a half a second. I was able to just go snap a really quick picture of that.
All right. So here we go. This is Barbie Reeves Randolph.
Oh my goodness. Look at those transfers on the top. How intricate. Wait. Are those really transfers?
Is it transfers or is it almost looks like it's like a little wood piece.
I know.
It's great.
And the little bunny over here on the ramp. Oh my gosh, so cute. And the bunny silhouette in the window. And I think she piped her own lacy little curtains in the window. That's so smart.
So great. That's a really good one. And here we go. Candace Nicole Vogler.
Oh my gosh.
Vogler.
Whoa.
Here we go. I love this one. Look at this.
Oh my gosh. The lights. The stars. Oh my gosh, little cage bars. Wow. So clever. The colors. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
This is Charlotte Jones.
Oh, how adorable. This came out great. Wow. Oh. How springy in the clouds. Oh my gosh. Wow. So clever.
And then this is Jeanette Hamilton.
Oh, a little window with the little ledge in it. Oh my gosh, turn it around. I see the donuts. Oh, wow. How cute.
It's great.
Wow, how adorable.
And then this is Debbie Zook.
Just gorgeous. Wow. Beautiful. Look at those florals. Isn't that so stunning? I like the little pounced, soft texture on the roof. I really like that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Great. Yeah, that came out beautiful.
This is Leanne Fox Peterson.
So good. And she went with the little stenciled roses, which is such a great option. I love it. Oh, and the extra roses she piped in the front.
Yes.
So pretty.
This is Nani Lucardi.
Love the wood grain so much. Look how pretty. And the wreath. Oh, and the little characters. Yes, so cute.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Oh, look at the whole lacy curtain all the way up. I love that look too.
And here is Pam Strauss.
Brilliant. Chocolate bunny and little carrot at the top. Oh my gosh, is that cute? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I love this idea. I saw that and I was like, that is brilliant. It's a little box of treats inside. That is just so perfect.
And then here's her homework group.
Look at that caravan.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Adorable.
And here is Stacy Welsh Andrade.
Oh my gosh. I haven't seen this one. Oh, That is so fun. The colors and the polka dots, of course. Look at, she has a Mickey Mouse ear punch. So she made that little topper.
So great.
The little bow. Oh my gosh. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Does it make you think of that? How cute.
And then here is Susan Brenner.
Whoa. Wait, what? Okay, I need to. The little edge. That's so cute. It's like a little pleated, ruffled edge on that. Wait.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
And the bows on the wheel. Oh my gosh. Oh, this little stork print on the back. There's so much to take in. Oh, wow. So this one's a different one.
No. Well, this is still Teresa Reyna.
Well, we were looking at Susan's before.
Oh yeah. This is Susan,
So
and then yeah, sorry about that. So that's Susan's, and then
yeah,
and then we're Teresa Rayner's.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm forgetting where I'm at.
Florals, I know.
Yeah.
Look at the gold little filigree mold. So pretty. Look how lacy. I love the added little white piping on the edge of those shutters. Doesn't that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think.
It's like, how can I make this even cuter?
And wow. That is the homework so far. Isn't that fantastic?
Fantastic. How different they look. Just so different. Corned beef and cabbage. They're all so great. Oh. You just fondant for the little edge, huh? That's so cool looking. Yeah, it looked like it was like pleated kind of, and it had such cool dimension. Oh my gosh, all those are so fun. So much talent.
You know, there's such creativity this month, and a lot of people, I think, are waiting to the last minute, and this isn't the project to wait to the last minute. It really isn't. I know that some of you are very comfortable and very very good with like gingerbread houses and that 3D the 3D concept, but there are a lot of little pieces, a lot of little things to think about. So make sure that you're giving yourself time.
Yeah, and I was surprised at how strong they connected so fast, like how sturdy they got so fast, which is nice. No, but that doesn't always happen either. I think there's a lot of little variables that could play into it where I'm like, oh, it's not setting up as fast as I want it to. So there is that wait time of holding on to the walls as it hardens and gets more structurally sound. Yeah. Get a can of diced tomatoes, pumpkin, make something delicious. Sweet potatoes. Ooh, you changed in the background, huh?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to show you the little flowers, just little flowers that we have now. See?
Yeah, I like that. That's cute.
It's springy.
Yeah. And more like chipping away bit by bit than waiting. Yeah, that's true. And breaking it up a little bit too isn't a bad idea. When you work on a bigger scale cookie, I feel like some things come together quicker than working on smaller cookies, but yeah, it's a funny, there's like a give and take with working on a bigger scale. I know, I bet.
And Kathy, really remember that when you are healthy and ready to go, just let me know. And if you needed to do a couple of months in succession, I'm not going to have you wait until makeup time. So every once in a while, we'll do that for other people who have had surgeries, who have had other things happen and kind of get in the way. So if you do need a note from your doctor or parents, let me know, and I'll help you out.
Yeah, hopefully you're healing quickly and doing your physical therapy to help yourself along, right? It makes a big difference. You have all your pieces made. I know, that's what I was thinking too. Seeing all the projects, it would make me go like, oh my gosh, now what do I want to do? Because someone took my idea that I was thinking about, and I want to try something different, or just like the level of like, uniqueness and stuff. You know, I know.
Kate,
It drove me nuts too.
yeah, Kate was at her wit's
I
end, and Kate, I'm glad you
feel
finished
you.
it up though. That was you did
It
great.
looked so
Really
cute.
great.
I loved the little peach. It worked well. It worked really well. But yeah, I did the roof 4 times. But the gingerbread, for me, it worked really well. So hopefully that's working out well for the majority of people. But if not, it's so great to see the other options that you can do too, right? So I
And
love that.
I know that there are a lot of variables when you're using Cookie as your
As your
construct.
canvas,
Yeah,
right?
so
As your
you've got,
foundation.
you know, whether it's the cookie recipe, the humidity, how long it's in there, how dry it is, all that stuff makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. How do you get the gingerbread smell out of your mats? Oh, interesting.
Do you want
I
gingerbread
know.
to
I
smell
don't know if I
like
want it
anything?
out. Yeah, because you don't want. I mean, if you're making a different flavor that doesn't quite work with that profile, that's interesting. I didn't really notice. Maybe it was
Good.
5 times. 5 times charm
Yeah,
sometimes.
but that fifth one, it worked.
Uh, you roof slid off 3 times.
Oh,
Interesting. And were you doing it on tinfoil? Were you doing it on parchment? I'm curious about, because again, the variables when you kind of can at least know what worked and what didn't can help a little bit. It's tough, I know. And sometimes, some days it it worked perfectly, and the next day you do the exact same thing, and then it slides off. See, mine fell off the parchment too. That's so interesting, huh? So your mats and vinegar. That should, yeah. Vinegar tends to neutralize the odors. That's a good idea. Use parchment when using warm spices. Because then it won't. That's smart.
Laura Tiernan is giving herself the nickname Last Minute Laura. So
yeah, I would too if I wasn't first out. I'd be the last out.
you're gonna have to think about maybe being a couple minutes to last, Laura, because you may not want to wait that long. Oh, here you go.
That's on a cookie sheet in the oven at 400. Leave it in there for as long as it takes. Smell out gas eventually. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Liz, our oven is electric, right?
I think that might be the key, the nonstick foil, because I think it has a little bit more something for the dough to hang on to, but it won't be hard to release. I think that might be the right in the sweet spot for this. And the loaf pan that Robin Mayo suggested. I know, I thought that was brilliant too. You didn't even have to, as long as your loaf pan's the right size and can support it. Don't we all? The one didn't fall off, broke when you finished decorating it. Ugh, which is even more frustrating because you put, time into it. You wrapped your roof around a Chua baking mat. I thought about that too. I was wondering, wrapped around a can, it's set in a bread pan. It works amazing. I love that. Mine kept moving with the, I don't have walls on my cookie sheets, which I think would have helped a little bit, but your screen keeps going blurry today. Ugh, I hope
ours aren't, and I'm not sure. So
yeah,
but I usually can tell on my end of things.
Yeah, usually we see a little.
Now okay. Our oven currently is gas. No.
Oven is gas. The stove is gas. Wait. The stove is gas. The oven is electric.
The oven is electric. Okay, then. Yeah. Okay. That doesn't make a difference, does it? In all of this,
I think everything can make a difference. I think there's potential for everything to make a difference. I know, like, convection can speed up. Maybe that's a help. Maybe that's I don't know. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. Like, people who are having trouble, I would like, okay, what are the things that they have in common, right? Chua mats are on sale today. Here's our enabler doing her job. That's awesome to know.
I love Becky.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a stock up now. Yeah, even if you don't need new ones, it would be a great time to buy put it away and have them set aside for later because they do get, I mean, once you use them quite a bit, you'll need some new ones down the road, but they last a good long time. Such a great, I mean, I don't bake without them. I love them.
Now I know you're gonna chat a little bit about a project that's upcoming, but before you do, I
Mhm.
wanted to mention that there are classes that are available. I was told this morning
Huh.
somebody wanted to sign up for the Michigan classes, and they weren't on the calendar on the website. And I'm like, of course
Mm.
they are. Let me check. And they weren't. So they were. There was a little thing that I had to click, and it was hidden, and now it's not. So it's up
Oh,
there
okay.
now. So this is what we've got. All right. So I guess it's kind of mail day info. So
Mhm.
for the Michigan classes on 622, there are 4 seats left.
Awesome. Wow.
For 623 Sunday, there are only 9 seats left. So those Michigan classes are going pretty quick. If you plan on taking one of the classes, please sign up soon. And then St. Louis on 713, 12 seats left. So it is your McGoo to you is really selling fast. So make sure that if you are planning to go, that that you grab those seats while they are there.
There is a class before either of these, though.
Yes, there is.
April 26th and 28th in Miami. So there's that at SoFlo. Another option. So if you're by any of these places, woohoo, we can cookie. We don't have to wait for CookieCon. Let's hang out.
Yeah,
But then there is CookieCon in September. So that's exciting.
that's
Exciting
right.
stuff. How are convection ovens tricky? What, because I'm that speaking of a project that's coming up.
All right. I don't have I don't have doom and gloom music.
Uh, the project is exciting but super scary. The news, huh? Yeah. This is it's intense. Hmm. That's another good question. Um when are those CookieCon classes coming out?
They're
Yeah.
due for you. They are due at the end of this month.
This month. Okay, good. Because I was like, am I late on that?
No. You're okay. I think you have another week and a half left.
Okay. Okay.
But I believe they go to the public in May. So
Yeah. Yeah.
because once you get your thing, they have the shuffling and the adding and everything on their end. So they want to give
Yeah.
plenty of time, and they do a good
Yeah.
job of that.
They do. Yes, I will be doing that set again. The Toil and Trouble will be coming to a theater near you. Yeah, definitely.
But that wasn't what the Nooster was bringing in.
I know. I know. You find you have to rotate the food quite a bit. Okay.
That wasn't. Wait. That. But see, the Nooster wasn't about rotating food either. Hold on. Okay.
The big news around here is I've been obsessing. So when I get in the zone, I like absolutely obsess about things. I'm not an OCD person, but but when I was planning out like this behind me, this thing that we did during COVID, our little COVID creation, man, I was like graph paper and rulers and like mathing things out, making sure everything was how I wanted it. And so that's what I'm into right now, not for a new cabinet or new wall here, but a new kitchen. Kitchen redo. As soon as we moved into this house, we knew we wanted to redo the kitchen. That was 15 years ago. So this has been a project that we've been waiting for a long time.
Almost 20 years ago.
No.
Yeah.
What?
18 years ago right now.
18 years ago.
Yeah.
We knew we wanted to do the kitchen, and it is finally time. Yeah, it's always been not a great layout, not a great kitchen. It's not horrible. It's served us well, whatever. I shouldn't complain because, it's worked, right? But it's finally time to go like, okay, I think I'm sticking with this whole cookie idea. This cookie hobby might be sticking around forever. Let's make it more workable and more suited to what I do. So yeah, that's the question, Nancy. I I think we'll be doing on our lives. I think I'll be giving you some check-ins, some progress. It's gonna take 4 months. I mean, I mean, I think he's giving himself some wiggle room too. So I think it's gonna be shorter than that. But I think as there are interesting progress, things to talk about, I think we'll give you some insider behind the scenes look into what our kitchen is happening. We'll show the before and the during and the after.
One shot of the before, one shot of the before, and they're going to say, yeah, you needed to redo that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and like I said, we've had, great things have happened in this kitchen. I mean, Arty McGoo was born in this kitchen, some great things. But I need 2 ovens. I've been doing this whole time with 1 oven, and baking for class and for CookieCon and for all this every month it takes a lot longer than it needs to. So we've been saving and planning, and it's time. Our kitchen gets ripped out in just a couple weeks. So exciting things. But it has been very much like it's been blocking my brain for a bit.
With us moving in here, mentioning that we were in here 18 years ago, Laura said, did you guys get married when you were 5? Pretty much.
Pretty close. I need to have, I have so many. I've never done a kitchen. I've never remodeled, so this is a whole new thing I understand now why people get like a kitchen designer, a kitchen, there's very specific jobs because so much energy and focus needs to be on it. And yeah, it really makes sense to me why people get somebody professional to really hash it out. So I've done so much research about, how wide your aisle should be, how much clearance, how much, and I understand that having that at your fingertips and knowing what you're doing would really be helpful, useful. So if you have any pointers for me, I'm all ears. But I think I finally nailed down the real deal. I think but I have switched it so many times where I'm like, wait, this might be better. I think we finally landed on, like, I have so many pages of graph paper. This is numbers and thoughts, and it's a lot. Can we get a kitchen cookie set as you work through? Oh my gosh. Maybe out of, maybe I'll do one of those like out of chipboard, right? But maybe not out of kitchen. Don't let the professionals talk you into what doesn't work for you. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to have a whole cookie wall of like everything that I need for cookie making in one spot. Big bins of flours, big bins of sugar, things like that. Specific to cookie, really in one space. So if somebody's needing to get in the kitchen, they're not going to bug me if I'm, in cookie mode. There's a whole other area. Says we'll come home to a new. Isn't that weird? I know. She won't have to be around for the dusty part. She'll be around for the yay. Those designers were really interesting. Yeah. So we really haven't gone to anybody professional. It's really been like, how do we work what makes sense for us, with some input from the cabinet makers, about, oh, this might be helpful to you. And then kind of going back and forth on that. But it's exciting. I'm super excited, but I'm so scared to be without a kitchen for that long. That's what I'm really scared about. I'm also scared about making the wrong choice. I really am. I'm like, can I live with this kitchen for like 2 weeks and then make new choices? That can't happen. So really, thinking through everything is super important right now. It's a big undertaking to remodel kitchens. Your husband set up a temporary kitchen in the dining room so he can still cook. Design is so important. Kitchen flow is important. I put in 2 separate full-size sinks, one in your cookie area. So cool.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, so Liz has her cookie wall, And it's interesting because we knew that we wanted to do this. We've been talking to our general contractor about stuff for several months. And then I said, finally, like, okay, I think we're ready. When do you want to get ready, get started on this? This was at the end of February. And he said, I think, we want to go in April. And I said, yeah, let's do it. Let's do the 1st of April. So then Liz was like, okay, cool. We got it. And then it's like this bulb went on, and then she locked into this thing. It was crazy. So then it was like, no, we're going to switch these things. I need this here. I for workflow, I have this. She was measuring stuff, but when you get into that mode, you're being creative. You're thinking about logical flow and everything else. I love it. I had one idea in this kitchen, and I want to do it. I totally want to do it.
Yeah. If it works, I think it would be really cool. So yeah, there's a couple of weird, I guess, a little unique things that we're doing in this kitchen because of the whole cookie thing, and we're going to be in this house forever. So it's not a concern, as far as like, oh, will other people find this weird? I don't care. You had to remodel your entire first floor after Hurricane Harvey. Now you have the kitchen of your dreams. That's really cool. That's kind of what we're doing is we're going to gut everything. Everything's coming out. See, microwave drawer weirds me out. I don't know if I could. Yeah, the different action, but people love them. So yeah, it's interesting. Tabletop convection oven, toaster oven, microwave, crock pot is helpful for interim. Yeah, we have air fryer and all those things. We have a sink in our laundry room. So I think we're going to have a temporary kitchen that will work, and using our garage for some,
air
space.
Fryer too.
So a little temporary kitchen in our laundry area kind of thing. I know it's going to be a squeeze for a while. You haven't done a whole kitchen, but we built in some narrow pullouts with little rails for flavorings and little things in tall flat pans. Yeah, that's so cool. Just helping things work for you because you're not a normal baker. You're not a normal, I make dinners a couple times a week. You're like, I'm baking dozens of cookies, so you use the laundry room sink for a while. Yeah. And lots of paper plates. Right.
So those of you that did a redo or a remodel of your kitchen, what brand of appliances did you go with? Or do you have a mix of the brands depending on look and location and all those things?
Function. Yeah.
I'm not. I have very few even opinions about anything in the kitchen. This is the Arty McGoo domain as it should be, but I'm wondering if those of you that have done this, if you have strong opinions about appliances or not.
I love that you said Bosch because that's really where I'm leaning. I'm leaning towards pretty much Bosch, LG, Samsung. I'm scared of those. I hear I don't know, some people love them and some people hate them. So I'm like a little scared.
Oh, wow. So,
right there. See, I know, boom, boom, right? You love it, you hate it.
Yeah, but those that do have them absolutely love them. My sister has one and she loves it too.
I know. A mix of brands. Yeah. I know you love your stove. I know we're going to do a stovetop and then double wall ovens. I know I'm 100% in on the Bosch dishwasher. I've heard nothing but amazingness about it. So I'm definitely in on the Bosch dishwasher for sure. KitchenAid stuff. I love KitchenAid brand. I as far as mixer, right? So yeah, I need to. That's the part.
Twisted Bake Shop on Instagram. She just said that we have Samsung everything. So
yeah, and you love it. Bosch dishwasher so quiet in open concept. No, it's Samsung fridge.
Interesting.
That's the hard part because it is a really personal thing too. How you use it. Some of it you'll have to see what your absolute musts are. Once you do it, that will eliminate some brands for sure. Because I love the ice and the water in the door. But the big but is that's where problems happen. So we've decided to not have it in the door face. We've opted to, I want a fridge that has it in the door inside, just because that takes out a component that won't, that will, function for a longer time, gives it a longer life. So I love GE profile too. Okay, when your husband remodeled my kitchen 6 years ago, it already needs to be replaced. Oh, you did? Okay. That's what we've had forever is GE, a lot of GE, which we love. Samsung fridge is notorious for unfixable water and ice. Yeah. So we're just taking that part out of the equation. We're going to just do interior ice and water. So built like they used to be. Agreed. They don't last as long. We have a stovetop and double wall ovens. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard that that's really good.
Also, if I might add, who has their appliances hooked up on Wi-Fi and why? Why? Like I
think it lets
tech,
them know when they need new filters or new things, or when it's like, oh, this might need to be replaced soon.
but that's what the idiot light's for on the thing. I love tech, but I just don't get the connecting my stove to Wi-Fi. What does that do?
Yeah, I think that's where you get into trouble too with it breaking down. I think they can be what is called gimmicky, where it's like, oh, that's so cool, new technology. But then you think, okay, but if the appliance lasted longer when they didn't have those techie things, then which one you want to replace it every time that you want a new gadget. Mix of brands, love your Samsung fridge, whatever you choose to get a variable temp section. You use that a lot. Yeah.
And Twisted Bake Shop said, yes, I can preheat my oven from my phone and it lets me know if doors are left open.
That is so cool. I know.
Point. Okay.
You're just like, preheat. Oh, that's cool. You have Samsung as well. Yeah. Love it. Hate it. No Wi-Fi appliances. GE profile wall oven.
And
okay.
Lilium Werner also said, not kitchen related, but I do have my washer and dryer connected to Wi-Fi. And I know that when the kids went to college, that all of the washers and dryers were connected to Wi-Fi.
So cool.
Because
yeah.
they would text them when their laundry was done. So
Brilliant.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. You don't recommend Samsung fridges. The ice maker in the fridge, it's been frozen solid for over a year. Yeah. You don't have ice and water outside of the door. Yeah, that's what we've decided. It's like, I just don't want to, because ours, the water's been fine, but the ice we've had a couple problems with. So we're like, we're just going to take that element out of the equation.
I think the one thing that like I said, I have very few things that I think about, and I think about ease. I want things that are easy because I know that I'm still comparatively young, but I'm getting older. I'm going to be getting older. I'm not getting younger. So I want to make sure that things are easy. So water, it might not be in the door, but I want it easy to get. And I'm not going to be filling up the Brita and putting it in the fridge and then filling it. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. These comments are funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double ovens. Yeah. It needs to happen. When I'm baking, I have for CookieCon, just CookieCon alone, 40 students.
Yes.
40 students times 41, 42 per class times 6 cookies per person at, around there. It's painful to bake for that in one oven. It's been, and every month, 20 students. That's so cool. No Wi-Fi appliances. Yeah. It's like it's interesting. And I think there's some awesome benefits and stuff. You turn off your oven and set it warm while gone. Idiot lights. I know, and that's so cool. I know. So yeah, so there's a billion, and besides the appliances, which is the really big choices to make and the layout, there's the dumb little choices of like knobs and handles and things that you don't see, like vents and how many drawers and okay. And to add to that, we're not just doing our kitchen. We of course have to be extra here. We're also doing our bathroom and our closet along with this. So it's and that's why it's going to take as long as it's going to take, is there are other things going on. We're adding a fireplace. It's like, we're going to have our house torn apart. Let's do this all at once. So it's going to be overwhelming and terrible. So I think these lives are going to we're going to be like, but you don't need the fridge to grocery shop for you. That's the dream, man. Buy the appliance once and use it forever. Yeah. Yeah, if we're going to have ice maker, we might as well open the drawer, do a little scoop, and have that forever instead of a thing that doesn't really work. Go big or go home. Right? Or, go big and go live somewhere else while your home is being torn apart. Knob, so your trash bin knob gets stuck in the front of your pants, feeling against it inside. So this happens a lot. The knob. So is it an actual knob? Yeah, I know. These are things that you don't think about until you're living in it. You're like, oh, that's annoying. You love having more drawers than doors. We have so many doors right now. And I'm like, I want drawers. I need a lot of drawers. Other than the bins of flour and stuff, I want a lot of drawers. So many things to think about. What's the finish? What's the don't do knobs? You love the arch handles, like the cup style handles, or like a little bit of a bend to the front of it. Have everyone seen a picture of their kitchens? I know, and what they love and what they hate about it. I'm loving this app, HUGE, HOUZZ. I'm sure a lot of you are on there and look at that too, because there's so many pictures and very specific, like they get down to the inches where they're like, you need this, or this is a good thing, this is a bad thing. I have them already put outlets in the kitchen with USB ports. Ooh! There's also added power strips under all the cabinets, as well as LED lighting, so the outlets wouldn't break up the beautiful tile backsplash. I know, so many things to consider. You put the pull-out drawers in the cabinets. Yeah, those are so cool too. There's so many things that are available now that weren't available just, not that long ago. No cups around Hennessy either. I'm afraid of spider lighting in there. Spiders. I didn't think of spiders. I thought of peanut butter. Which, that would be gross too. Spiders and peanut butter up in those cups. Ew, spiders, like in a drawer you don't use often. Not a cup, a bent type bar. Continue, hang a towel on it. See, these are all things you have lived with, and that are like, oh man, now I would never do without that. So we've never had handles on our drawers and cabinets. We have nothing.
Oh, I can't wait.
So that's something we don't even know about, no clue.
We went to look at some appliances the other day on Saturday, and this guy tried to sell us on the fact that this refrigerator made round ice cubes, clear round ice cubes. And I'm like, oh, that's useful. He's like, yeah. I'm like, no.
You can get 6 of them a day.
Yeah, 6 a day. 6 a day. Come on.
So we will have an island. I would have to tell my husband to move all his papers off the island. He uses part of it as his desk.
11 by
4.5 feet. That is a huge island. Yeah, you have an island. Make sure to put outlets in it. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think you have to. I think there's like a rule as far as how many feet and how many outlets you have to have. At least in California they do, which is so good. I am thinking, because I know we're going white, we're going neutral, but with some wood, because I like the mix. A little bit of wood. So wood island, a nice neutral kind of gray brown, like an ashy brown.
And those dark colors
and
up
the trim
high.
of the hood.
Yeah. You don't want the dark colors up high, because then it feels weighty. It feels heavy, right?
We've had a dark kitchen and I loved it too, though. So it's so hard. But we're going to do white this time. We've never had a white. We've had interchangeable backsplash behind the range, so I can change it with the season. Really? What? How do you do that? I've never even heard of that. Oh, you guys are killing me. Soft close drawers, yes. And an undermount sink. I agree 100%. You had to get the round eyes. And then we're getting that thing that comes out of the corner so that you can have that usable corner in the cupboards, like pulls out, because those unusable corners drive me nuts. Like there's so much space back there that's dead. So we're definitely getting that little. So if you're having a party, do you start making your round ice cream cubes a month ahead, right? You're like harvesting the ice, right? Imagio Glass is the company. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, I love composition granite sink. Okay, we just saw that yesterday. Do you love it? Or Saturday? Yeah. We hadn't seen that before. So interesting. Gosh, you guys.
I know that.
And then there's like the workstation sinks that are kind of newer, right? Wild. Lazy Susan Encounter. Yes. Encounter soap dispenser. Are we writing these all down? There's so many things. I know. I think I would love that too, because I hate having the soap up there. Yeah, the Lazy Susan, to use that corner space. Your line is 6 foot by 8.5 foot. It's awesome for making cookies and bread and such. We have granite. You love it. We're doing quartz, I think. I think we've decided for sure quartz. Yeah, the composite better than stainless. Yeah, does it scratch? Does it age? How does it age?
But composite is stainless. It is stainless, isn't it?
No, the composite granite. Remember the ones we saw Saturday?
Yeah,
it's totally different.
But will that won't
is it stainless? Either. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it won't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about.
I was thinking stainless steel.
Yeah. And I was thinking about stain, like porous sea stuff.
Yeah, right.
Marble and that kind of thing.
Yeah. I know. I have a granite large sink, no divider. That's what we're thinking too. A big single. I know, but I know it cleans better than stainless steel.
I will say that at first, when we went to the store and we wanted to look at appliances in person. So we went to the appliance store and we're walking around, and immediately I liked the Sub-Zeros.
Mm-hmm.
So we look at the Sub-Zeros and I'm like, all right, let's look at doing this. If we're going to do it, let's do it right. Let's do this thing. And then we started to look in the cost of all the Sub-Zero stuff. Okay, let's not do it so right. Let's do it.
Exactly. And let's do it right for us. Yeah, almost right.
So that's where we started with like pricing things, and now we're getting to the point where Liz is getting to these appliances that she really likes.
Yes, we are going counter depth, and we've definitely decided on that. And now, that we just learned about the composite granite. Also decided on a single compartment sink and have it granite at once. Good. I have sent many pictures to my friend, professional designer, who helped us design the kitchen. Sink full of cake pans and cookie sheets. That's cool. Okay. Because I've always only had the divided sink, and I'm thinking, I love the idea of the open big sink, but will I love it? I think I will. But it's hard to know, before you've been in and used it. It's hard to know. I don't want to make this like, yes, I'm making this drastic change that I think I'll like, and then I hate it. That's what's scaring me too.
Okay, I think that somebody else mentioned it. Perhaps it was Becky or Kathy. I think it was Kathy who mentioned everybody sending in pictures. I think that this would be a really good smart cookie of where to begin. And then I know that you want to. You'll show them like the process, but if that's the smart cookie for April, since that's where you're beginning your process, everybody send in pictures and or video. This is what I love about the kitchen. This is what I hate about it. I think that would be a really interesting smart cookie.
Maybe a collaborative. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I love it. One big sink. Okay, yeah, I think so. You'll have larger sink cookie sheets. Right? It's so annoying in the split. I can't. If you're doing one sink, no dividers, keep in mind where you'll put your drying dishes. Yeah, that is, yeah. But yeah, I know. It's funny because again, I've never had the big open sink. So that's all I've ever known, is having the cookie sheets like, oh, okay, I'm washing this weirdly, and but there's always going to be compromises, right? For different things that you choose. Do you have room for a large pantry? Yeah, we have a pantry that's a separate room that's going to stay the same. So we'll have that pantry still. So that's good. I like to have things on hand too. I think to preserve your sanity, don't ask for pics until you finalize your design. I think the design is finalized. I think I have that. That's exactly where I want it as far as the layout. It's really the choices of the little things, I guess, now, right? You can get things that have a larger size and a smaller size. Yeah. Yeah. So much. It's great that it can be so customized, but it's sort of hellacious that there's so many choices, right?
And
yeah, I did see that too. And we've had that where we had a kind of a smaller, a little more shallow, and then a really big open one. That is, yeah. Oh my gosh. Right.
I will say that I think Liz has the design down, and now it's the appliances are just about done, and so now it's going to be
It's the
countertop,
little features that
and floor, and then
Yeah.
these little tricked out things that were like, oh, what about this is the process, this is the part of the whole thing that I like, ooh, what about if we do this?
I think at this point, if these like things that work really well, especially for cookiers, fit into the design, I think I'd consider it. If they don't, it'd be like, oh, okay, that won't work for our kitchen. I think I'm at that point where it's like, oh, that will work. Because I have my work triangle, worked out, the aisles, the right, all that jazz. So it's to the little smaller things. The larger thing, the better. Yeah. I think you guys are like, for the most part, it's really like, okay, this is good. You're kind of, what's the word? You're validating some of the, a lot of the things that I feel like would work well. So beverage fridge and pot filler are a must, and a mixer lids cabinet. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm excited too. It's gonna be terrible. Yes, that is a big thing that's been a little problematic to find, but I think that's now that we're in the final part. We've worked everything out. The sheeter has a nice little home to roll away into a closed space, which was really important to me. Right now, it doesn't have a home. It's not that it's a hideous appliance. It's just not one that I want on my countertop all the time. But I have a rolling little table that rolls right up to my countertop and has a nice convenient spot to hide now. See the dishwasher with a third rack, which is a narrow top tray. Right in the Bosch, right? It has that third rack and like kind of adjustable thing. Is that the one? And then, of course, a place for cookie sheets. Ugh. Oh, so much. So much. Excited to have it done, but boy, that's a long way down the road. It feels like it's like, it'll be a journey, and I'm going to take you along because I think I love seeing the process when other people do it. And now I pay a lot more attention to kitchens and layouts. Good. Yeah. I'm liking it. Quartz. Yeah, quartz. Definitely. We have had quartz in our kitchen before, and we really loved it. Pretty much, right? Yeah. It should be done the beginning of August. I was actually thinking, okay, this is a crazy idea that I haven't floated by Mr. John yet. I need to have you up there.
What?
Yeah, here we go. Okay. Because we're getting this new kitchen and this new thing, I think we need a housewarming party to celebrate 10 years and have actually people like here, like come and have a party. What do you think? He took his camera off. He's like, yeah.
Oh, I'm down. Because
we have the cruise and people will go on that and we'll have a blast celebrating 10 years. But because we have the new space, it's like a housewarming. Is that
christening?
House rewarming.
Yes.
Party.
A preheating or a post heating. Yeah. So do we do that after the cruise? Like maybe
Yes,
we get
after the
back
cruise,
and
like
then a couple of weeks later we do it, like right
so
before Thanksgiving.
November, like mid-November,
Okay.
early November. Well, probably mid-November.
I'm
Yeah, what
down.
do you think?
I think it would be a lot of fun. I think that well, all of you guys are going to be part of this renovation now. So,
I know.
so you guys are going to see it as we're doing it. Plus, there are a lot of little things that we're also doing throughout the house. We're adding in like the fireplace, and we're doing all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. If you guys want to come, then we'll throw a little party.
Yeah. I think it'd be super fun. You know, come and plan a little weekend in Paso here. It's Paso Robles. Look into it. Mid-November. It'll be beautiful. The vines, the winery vines will look really pretty then. I think kitchen coronation. I think that's the I dub the kitchen coronation. Yeah, I think there's some hesitation in your voice, a little bit, but I think that'd be so. I think it's gonna happen.
For the love of cookies, says howdy from Texas.
Howdy.
The Instagrams.
The Instagrams. Be careful what Mr. John gets to pick out. Your husband wanting to pick out the corbels for Under the Island since he picked everything else. I have 2 elephants and the north wind. You don't love that one choice. That one choice. You gotta have some.
I actually have zero, like I don't know, feeling about a lot of the stuff that's in here because I am very aware that this is Liz's space and
I mean, the kitchen, even before cookies, it was my domain, but I think you've had several input things that I'm like, no, I think that's a great idea that I didn't think about. So I'm loving hearing your opinion. So
but
which choice? Wait, that one.
Yeah. It's these little things like I thought I was thinking about the power outlets with the USB in it.
I hadn't thought of that.
And also putting the same up on at different places for ribbon lights or for other electrical. I think electrical and like plug-in wise for filming because now you're going to be able to film in there.
Yeah, which if I want, maybe I won't want to. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Once we have it. He selected a built-in wine dispenser. I've heard of a wine fridge, a wine dispenser. Wow, under cabinet lighting. Yeah. We have that now, and I love it. I need that. Yeah, there are things you're like, these are musts, these are perks. Then you start weeding. You can find the middle ground, right? I have to have this. This would be nice. And then you go, Yeah. Thanks for all your input. It's overwhelming, but exciting. And, I was thinking, how they do like the Today Show where they're like, we're going to build this house. I think it was the Today Show where everybody voted. And then they ended up building it based on like the majority. We should do the McGoober kitchen. Like, okay, here's a poll. Countertops. What do you vote for? Okay, that's what we're going with. I know, but I almost feel like we kind of have that just as far as the input. Like, okay, you might want to think about this. HGTV builds. Yeah. So, I mean, that is interesting. What the majority really feels is important. So I like hearing the thoughts and the what your must-haves are, because I think it helps me think, oh yeah, that would be nice if it works. Let's think about it. Oh, it's a lot. I'm a saver. I am not a spender. So this, I've been saving. I've been a little squirrel, setting aside all my nuts for years now. So, when I spend, I'm going to spend. This is going to be big. Hey, big spender. Here it's time. It's time to spend it all. It'll be fun. It's a good way to go. Yeah, if I ever have any extra left over, yeah, right. I'm gonna be like, where's to spend on this? Get HEV to do it. They get it done in an hour, right? Yeah, that's why it's taken 4 months, because it's going to be done. It's going to be done right. Guys, you're fantastic. You're amazing. Love chatting with you every Monday. We'll be here next Monday. Hopefully we'll see some more wagons added to our caravan. I am loving them so much. And Freebie Friday. Should we pull really quick? Here's you guys entered to win this adorable bunny set. So crazy. Look at that little family of bunnies. This is My Little Bakery. This is actually my friend Nadia from My Little Bakery. She's amazing. And it's a four cutter set. Wow. 4 cookie cutter set. Nadia, My Little Bakery. Bunnies. How many? You guys are so good. Wait, you're muted.
All right, there we go. So
we got game show music. Oh no. I'm digging this whole little rhythm we've got going with the Freebie Friday enter, yes, and then the draw here. I'm loving it.
And just so you all know, if you are a member of McGoo U, then you are eligible for the Freebie Friday. All you have to do is on Friday, go on over to the McGoo U student body on Facebook, and a question, a task, a thing will be there.
Easy peasy.
And this is at random draw. So we're going to your post from Friday. Here we go. I got to go through all these awesome caravans to get there. There we go. All right. There are 54 comments right now. So let's go to the random number generator. Okay. Here we go. And there we go. So what we're going to do is it's 54. We're going to hit generate. How many times, Liz?
4 times. Oh,
4 times. At the end of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be our winner. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is number 5. So
wait, really?
Yes.
I didn't see it change.
It did. So
I believe you.
Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, hold on.
Who is
because
it? Who is
comments are included in this or replies. 1, 2.
Oh, wait.
3.
Are you counting the replies though? Or are you just counting the comments?
I'm counting the replies because they are included in the 54. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Michelle Averick. Michelle. You are the winner of Freebie Friday.
Hey,
and I will. She showed a picture of her beautiful Russian Siberian cat.
Oh, I love it. Look, I can actually pick this up with these tiny hands. Look at that. You've won these cookie cutters. We'll be shipping these off to you. Congratulations, Michelle. Wow, these little tiny hands are functional. That's pretty amazing. Pretty impressive. Yay!
Yeah, and if you aren't a member of McGoo U, then what are you waiting for? Go on over to artymcgoo.com, get an annual membership. You get the next full year of classes, and you also get the last 9, almost 10 years of previous classes, and you get to be entered for Freebie Fridays and all the good things. So go on over to artymcgoo.com and become a member.
Join us. We have tiny hands. So fun. Cool. We'll get those off to you so you can use them for your Easter baking. Those are so creepy. Yeah, drink the Kool-Aid. Join us. We're fun. We're not scary. Yeah, we'll get those out to you. And thanks for always having fun with us every Monday. We'll see you next Monday. And we hope you have a delicious day.